Doesn't say live for me yet. Yeah, it does now. 16 seconds.
Hello, everybody. And hello, Emma. What a pleasure to see your face, as always.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
As if,
Late.
talking as if I haven't spent the last 2 hours talking to you, setting up a
Well, way
stream.
to burst the bubble, like
Oh,
2
I'm sorry.
hours.
Oh, I'll gotta adjust my window here a little bit. All right, Emma. Who the hell are
Yes.
you? Why are you here?
I'm Emma.
What do you like to do?
Play board games.
I think we'll find that you have that in common with a lot of people.
I think so, hopefully. No, I'm here to beat you at Netrunner, hopefully.
Oh, that's your sole purpose.
Yes.
Well, we'll see. I see that you are wearing an Incredible Party shirt.
Obviously,
I
how could
am,
I
of
not?
course, sporting the Pointless Parrot lovely V-neck.
Yeah.
Rap, rap, rap. Hello, Elena. AJ. So
AJ.
we're going to be playing some Android Netrunner. And Emma and I have recently been playing it quite a bit, right?
Yeah, you've
And
taught me how to
I
play.
am currently undefeated against Emma. She's
That's
really
not
bad
true.
at the game. She's
I can show
really,
you my.
really
I can
bad
show
at
you
the
my
game.
log.
No. There's
And
no
it's
need
victory,
to.
victory, victory.
There's no need to get out the receipts. That's okay. But let's get a game going. We'll pop you over.
Yes.
So we're playing on Jinteki.net, and this site has
Prove
been
it.
around.
Yeah, Elena, I'm gonna prove it. I will
No.
show
You
the
don't need to
receipts.
prove anything. This site's been around since, like, I think nearly since the inception of Android Netrunner itself, when FFG was still printing it, and it's got a strong community. It's wonderful implementation. It's like a volunteer-run site, and these coders, they put in the cards and they program in some automated functionality with it, still giving you all of the abilities to undo or manually go through some processes in case something happens with it. Like sometimes some cards aren't automated, but again, the majority of them, and it's a large card pool for this game. Of course, FFG no longer prints the game, but the wonderful folks over at the Nisei project have kept the game alive, and by all accounts within the community have done a terrific job at continuing R&D on new cards and developing still continuing the card pool, and with rotation still taking effect, and they're making these most wanted lists and ban lists and stuff, and keeping the competitive scene alive. Of course, all of those lists not really matter if you want to play casually, I suppose. Today we will be abiding by the most recent ban list, restricted lists, all that stuff. So, Emma, would you like to be the corporation or the runner?
I think we were gonna do rock paper scissors for it, right?
That's very true. Yeah. So, just one shot or best of three?
We'll see what happens after one.
Oh no! Come on. Fine.
Okay, just one. Just one.
All right, just one. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Oh, you can't see me, I guess. I can
No.
see you though. I'll let you know who wins.
Well, I can see I can still see the chat on, I can see you on my phone, but I
True.
need to not look at that once we're in the game.
Yes, once
so.
you'll be able to see my hand, and of course everyone streaming will be able to see.
Run, Emma, run! Why?
See my hand.
Well, we're gonna do one each, right?
We will. We'll switch. We'll definitely have at least two games.
Yeah.
One. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 3 times, but.
Well, okay. You win
You have
anyways because you
scissors.
got a raw.
Okay.
That's really hard when you can't see each other.
uh,
Okay.
I will corp first
You
then.
want a corp. Okay, so I am the runner. Let's create. So if anybody wants to, I'm gonna make players hidden information. So if anyone wants to jump in and actually spectate in Jinteki.net, I've made everything open so you will be able to see both of our hands as we play. Obviously, please in the chat, don't give either one of us any additional hints of what's lying in our hands. But the password is but with two T's.
Whoa. I don't see it yet. Did you make it already?
I
Or?
have just created it.
Okay.
So sorry, I'm running, right? Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. You know what? I'm gonna go with Akiko Nisei. I like playing Shaper. I like this deck. But what? Hello, Ivan. How are you? How are you?
It's not showing up for me yet.
Really, Mr. Steele's game?
Yeah, let me refresh. There we go.
There we are. A standard illegal deck.
That's the deck you made me, so I don't know.
They're legal. I promise. They should be legal.
Yeah, I saw they switch. If I opened it in the deck builder, it went from standard illegal to standard legal. So,
hey, I hope your campaign prep goes well, Ivan. I know how much work goes into it. Definitely.
Oh, it's been a while since I was corp, man.
Yeah, so now we have a starting hand of 5. For those unfamiliar with the game, we do have a starting hand of 5 cards, and that's our max hand size. Of course, at the end of our turns, we will have the discard down. But right as the game begins, we get a chance to mulligan. I believe the corporation who starts their turn always starts the game, takes their first turn. They get to mulligan first, and then we decide what we want here.
I will keep my hand. And yes, Bill, I will take him down.
Okay, so this actually isn't too bad. We've got a bit of sap, although this card here, which is kind of weird. I don't want Emma to hear anything.
Well, I cannot close my ears.
No, I know. And I'm
cover my ears.
Move your camera.
I'm not looking at your cards, but I still have the chat open.
Yeah.
Am I in the way? Are you just moving my face now?
I want them to be able to see the preview. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so I'm covering my top of my screen with candles.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect. All right, we're gonna keep this because it has 2 economy cards, which money, obviously, and this guy is pretty good to keep too. So not too bad. We're gonna keep. Now, I really dislike this deck of Emma's. She constantly wins.
Zoom in. You shouldn't have made it so well then.
I think it's mostly that I'm just really garbage at the game. Like not to discredit your quickly advancing skills. Obviously, you are getting very quickly proficient at navigating that the decks that you play. Absolutely.
Let me see.
So the corporation always starts, as I said. The corporation has 3 clicks to spend, which is basically your action economy, and the runner always has 4. So the runner has a little bit more time, and we just want to I want to get into her servers, which you hear her archives, the R&D, and this little here, which is her identity, represents her headquarters, which is her hand of cards. So she has an ability. She has 2 recurring credits to spend. So each of her turns, they refresh. She can use them during traces. Ooh, that's loud. I'm gonna have to.
Oh yeah, the audio for.
Yeah.
Can you do that in settings? So you have to click out of
it. Yeah. I'm just gonna turn them all off.
And I will.
Oh, so she's gone in and she's made what is called a remote server. She's putting in 2 things. It's been a while since we've actually played. I forget what the hell. Oh, I know what those are. I know what those are.
No, you don't.
I know exactly what those are.
I am 1 click short, so I can either go for a. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. There we go.
Okay, I thought. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Is I didn't save. I always forget. I have to update the profile. Sorry, everybody. Those sounds are really loud. Okay, our turn. We're going to start our turn. So, every time the corp starts their turn, they draw one card. So, a win condition for the runner is if the corporation cannot draw a card at the beginning of the turn, they lose. We, unfortunately, do not get to automatically draw a card. We need to spend clicks to do so. But I think what we're going to do is Sure Gamble, which gives us money. And we're going to run R&D, which is our deck.
I will get a pop-up that says action before access or no further actions. I don't have any cards to do as an action, so he can just access it.
So my ability is whenever I access cards from R&D, the corp and I secretly spend 0, 1, or 2 credits. This is what's called a psi game. We reveal them if we spent the same number of credits. I get to access one additional card. So generally, it's the corporation that initiates. Yes, sorry, Ivan. That's really loud. It's the corporation that initiates the psi game, and the corporation wants to guess or get the same. It's always good for the runner to spend the same number of credits. So, what is she going to do? I can read you like a book, Emma.
No, you wish.
Oh, damn it. Well, that's fine. We got an agenda.
What? No.
We pull the Project B off the top. That's a good one to steal, too. So, the first 2 7 agenda points wins, and all of the agendas are in Emma's R&D. So that's why the runner wants to get in there and access them. So when you run R&D without any additional card effects, if I get into the server, I see the top card, and if it's an agenda, I automatically steal it. If it's another card that maybe I can trash, I can put it into her discard pile, which is our archives. Otherwise, a lot of the times it's just gaining information. I'll get to see what she's going to draw into because I'll know she'll draw into it. But since I accessed the agenda and took it off the top, now the top card of the deck is fresh. So we're going to pop in there again.
If you get another agenda, I will just.
And this time I know what she's going to do.
Oh no!
So now we're going to so I guess the same number. So I get to see 2 cards now, which is great. So I'm going to see 1. Okay, that's good to know. We actually can deal with that. Ooh, so here's a trashable card. See in the bottom right-hand corner, it's got a little trash can symbol with the number. The number is the number of credits required to trash. And this is one of Emma's win conditions in this deck. If she can deal enough damage to me in a single instance that exceeds
Did you get Boom?
I did access Boom, yes.
No.
I am going to trash it. So if she can... Currently, I have 4 cards in my hand. If I ended my turn with 4, and she could do 5 or more damage of any type to me in a single instance, I would flatline, she would win. She would kill me. So we're going to get rid of that because...
But you need to have tags before I can use it.
Yes. And a lot of the traces in Emma's deck will give me tags, which benefits from her having always 2 additional credits to pump those traces. Okay, well, that's pretty good. And I think we're just going to go ahead and drop down Daily Cast, which is a money card. It drips us 2 credits at the beginning of every one of our turns. Starts with 8 credits.
So before I start my turn, I have a card which I can res before my turn begins. So I will get the actions before the turn.
Right.
Or when my turn starts. So this card is the Daily Business Show. The first time I draw a card each turn, draw 1 additional card. Add 1 of the drawn cards to the bottom of R&D. So I get, basically, I draw 2 cards and I pick whatever I like, and the other one goes to the bottom of the deck.
Right. So she gets some great filter. So we know one of those cards that she is looking at right now is Cobra, because we access that on the top of R&D. Obviously, the second one she's looking at, we have no idea. Yeah. So potentially she could keep the Cobra, or she could put it to the bottom of the deck. Now, currently, Cobra, again, not to influence Emma's play, which she's already made her decision.
I already made it.
We can certainly talk about it. Right now, Cobra, I would say, is probably not that great for her, considering I don't have any programs, because Cobra does have a subroutine that if it were to fire, which I can explain when we get into an actual run, it could trash one of my programs, which is bad because that means it's time I've wasted and money that I've wasted to put them out on the board to be able to utilize them. The other subroutine, I think it's like 1 or 2 net damage, which damage is pretty good because it hits. It will, if I took 2 net damage, it would randomly knock 2 cards out of my hand. So I don't know what they were, and obviously I like the cards because the cards I put into this deck, I want to play them. So taking damage is survivable, but not ideal. So hopefully she threw it away. Oh, look at that. That's probably a Cobra. And she gained money.
Yeah.
Okay. So we start our turn. We see daily cast gives us 2 credits automatically, which is great. We're going to draw. Okay, that's annoying. We're going to draw. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're going to check R&D because, again, it's a fresh card. And I bet you're going to spend 0. Ha! Okay. So we access that card, which is pretty good because if you look at it, the play cost in the top left corner is a lot. Ivan says, I've never played this game. Having played Magic the Gathering, I didn't want to get into another card game at the time. I was always interested in that. You know what, though? With Jinteki.net, Ivan, and a site called NetRunnerDB.com, which is Netrunner database, you can build and look at the card pool on NetRunnerDB, which you can also have that capability in Jinteki.net. But you can then import your deck into Jinteki, and that's what we've done, and that's how we've made these decks. So there's literally 0 cost for you to get into Android Netrunner. And the community is very good. If you go into like the casual lobby here and get in a random game with somebody, and you just say, hey, I'm completely new to this. I've never experienced someone that is like, you know what? I don't want to play with you. See ya. They're generally always very helpful. And because like new players are the lifeblood of this game, right? Like with any card game, it's the same thing, which is a big part of why Nisei Project, I believe in December, they have quite a number of new like big boxes of cards that are releasing, and specifically, man, I wish I had the name in front of it, but specifically one that is geared towards getting new players into the hobby. I've been asked, cooler, all expansions available. Is there an AI to train against? There's no AI. You do have access to the entire card pool. And again, you can set the filters too. I don't know if you were here right at the beginning when I was explaining like the ban lists and like the structured and tournament play rules and card pool stipulations that they have. You can just turn those off. You can abide by some of them. Yeah, and again, it's a large card pool, so I would probably recommend filtering by what I think is literally a button that says filter by legal cards or whatever, which you can filter like this whole collection, and then that minimizes your card pool, right? I mean, that's always the idea behind rotation in like card games, not just living card games, to keep the card pool to a manageable size, which still, if it grew and grew and grew, that's even another thing on top of it that is a barrier to entry for new players. Okay, sorry. Jeez, we're in the middle of accessing. Okay, so we've seen that card, and we see... Oops.
Chat says I have to be incorrigible. Does it say that, Elena, when you press the chat?
Elena, why don't you command your own name and see what comes up? So...
Oh, they didn't see that yet?
I think they've read, but there's a command for each of us. Oh, hello, Emily.
Emily, hello.
Oh, Ivan, not a bother. If you ever want to play, I'd be more than happy to try to help you teach. I mean, ask Emma. When I was teaching her, it did not go very smooth. I was very rough. I was very, very rusty.
Well, you really like it was the wrong time. I was tired and
yeah. We could probably.
It was a bad time to learn the game, but once we got through because there's a lot of like agendas, all the words for things. It's a lot to learn.
That's a huge thing with this game, yeah. And
So
Emma, in case you didn't know, Ivan is who you played Pep's One Shot with.
Yeah. I saw in the late night AP.
Oh yes,
part.
yes.
I was falling asleep. So, yeah.
You should not have been up that late. So, okay, here's the second card of which we're accessing because this access has taken 5 minutes. But we're accessing a piece of ice. So this is what she puts. Like that's what her sideways face down card there is. This guy right here.
Oh,
That's
thanks
a
for the
piece of ice.
knowledge.
So we're accessing. Well, it's fine.
No, just kidding.
So if you win because we're streaming and I'm helping the chat and those watching my game, this is a complete asterisk win. This doesn't count against my win-loss record.
Yeah,
so
it does.
Just FYI. But if I win, it's like counts as 2 because it's almost like a handicap.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
So
I
this is a
will
piece
then
of-
look at the I will look at the stream and see what cards you have. I will.
You don't cheat.
Oh,
Don't cheat. So this is a piece of ice. You can see it has a single subroutine. It's got some stipulations. It likes this particular ice. Gains extra power basically by some of the board state. But we're not going to worry about that right now. So there's no agenda there. We have one click left. We're just going to drop a Rizeki. So this, Daily Cast is a resource, and Rizeki is a program. So, like that subroutine on Cobra, if that subroutine were to fire and take effect, this could get trashed by Cobra. But Rizeki is basically just money. You see in the top left card is its play cost. It costs you 2 credits to put down. The little 1 in the chip is its MU, the memory unit cost. If you look over here on the side, we have 3 of 4 MU unused. So the runner always has 4 MU to spend with programs. There are cards that we have in the deck that could give us more MU if we have more than 4 programs. Some programs take more than a single memory unit. But currently, we are nowhere near maxing that out. Okay, Emma, what are you doing here? You got your DVS
I
draw.
got my 2 cards, so I need to choose. And the chat knows which 2 cards they are because you just accessed both of them, right?
Ah, yes. So it was the IPO and Resistor. Right.
Yes.
That's
so now I have to...
Yeah, you have a choice. Which one did
I
you
have
keep?
A choice.
Yeah, which one did you keep?
I haven't chosen yet.
Oh, you haven't chosen yet?
Yeah, I was waiting for your explanation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slow your play.
No, that's okay. The problem with IPO is it's very expensive to play.
Yeah,
but you also gain a lot. Yeah, and do I first want to defend my bases a bit better? Because Resistor is only 0 credits.
Therese, yeah.
And I have my corporation has the special power of having 2 credits every turn to use during a trace. So the Resistor has a trace base strength of 4, so I can up it till 6. And if the trace is successful, the run ends. So I think it's safer to keep that one. But I could also just totally jinx you and poker face you right now.
You could.
I could, so you would never know.
Mm-hmm.
So I will place this one over there.
It's probably a good idea because I'm in your head, girl. I know. Every time I get that side game, I know what you're going to do. I am in your head.
Of course you do. And I am going to play this right there.
Okay, what's
and
going on
I'm
here?
going to...
What are these remotes? So, I don't know what is server 1. Like, what do you have in there? Because...
I'm not going to tell you. I'm sorry. Like...
All right. Well, we got some money. So we got 2 monies from Daily Cast. We got 1 monies from Rizeki, because when our turn begins, we gain a credit. So we're sacrificing that memory for some cash, which is always good. I wish I could sacrifice some memory on my computer for some extra cash. If anybody wants to pay me to host some of their files or something, I can store them on my computer. For $1.
Start your own Dropbox.
We're gonna draw. We're gonna draw up a little bit here. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's. Okay, so we're gonna dirty laundry into headquarters. So this is a run event, so it costs us 2 to play. We make a run. If it's after it's completed, we get 5 credits back if it was successful. So there's no ice protecting HQ, so it will be successful, and we get to see something. We see an archived memories. So unlike on looking at the top card of the deck, when we go to Emma's hand, we randomly access a single card from however number of cards she has in there. So obviously when she has fewer cards, there's a higher percentage that we may hit an agenda, because currently if there was a single agenda in there, we had a 50-50
It
chance
was
to
a
hit it.
50. Yeah.
Right. Whereas opposed, of course, if you have 4, it goes up to 25, and if you have a full hand of 5, there's like a 20% chance. So, but again, unlike R&D, Emma sees what we access from her hand. So she sees we access an archive memories, which is a grade card. So this is we have to be aware of this. So if we ever end our turn with 2 tags, which if you remember, boom, the play only if the runner has at least 2 tags. She can, in a single turn, use archive memories to add 1 card from archives to her hand. So she could grab boom back, and then she could spend the 2 clicks, because boom takes an additional click, to then blow us up. So we have to keep that in mind.
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby. We're going to play another daily cast here and just get money going.
Another one.
Well, because money's going to be important against this deck in particular, because she's got that extra 2 credits for traces. If we don't have icebreakers to deal with her ice, we're going to have to pay those traces and try to beat them if we want in.
I will take that one. I will use Hedge Fund to... So it costs 5 credits, but I gain 9 credits, so...
Right,
it's
like
the
corp version of our Sure Gamble that we played turn 1.
Yeah. I will res Daily Quest.
Ah, okay. So this one's interesting. So this is this is an econ card, but she can only res it on her action phase, which is of course on her turn. Normally, there are many paid ability windows in which, like on both of our turns, which either one of us could play and activate cards in specific windows. Obviously, there is like a priority structure, all of which you don't often need to exactly abide by, just because it's usually, okay, now it's you pass, now it's me pass, now it's you pass. There's very few instances and cards where it is important to know the structure and be able to deal with the interactions, the overlapping interactions within that structure.
So I used my remaining credits to advance a card in server 1.
There was a card in there the whole time. Wow. Okay. I know what's in there. I can't remember if I put any traps in there. I know one of these cards is probably a price tag. Okay, so daily quest. Whenever the runner makes a successful run on this server, she gains 2 credits. When her turn begins, she gains 3 credits if I didn't make any successful runs on that server. So if I leave this alone, she's getting 3 credits a turn. We cannot have that happen. So...
But it takes also 3 credits for you to trash it.
I know. Do I have the money for this? Hold on. I'm going to do some quick math. So I want to put this down. So 1, 4. I want to put this down, and then I want to run. So 8. That leaves me 3 credits. I can't do it. This kind of stinks. What do we do? I'm sure this piece of ice is a Cobra. So we're gonna drop down a nanotech, and we're just gonna run server 1. So I've installed another program. This is an icebreaker, specifically a killer. So it deals with a specific type of ice, which is Sentry. So if I guessed right, and this is a Cobra is a Sentry, and we will be able to deal with it. If Emma decides
it is
to
not.
res. Oh, it's a Data Raven.
It is Data Raven, but that's also a Sentry.
You're right, it is still a Sentry. Okay, so Data Raven, when I encounter it, which I am currently encountering this piece of ice, I have to take a tag or end the run. So I want to get in there, so I'm going to take a tag. Now I have the chance to... This is like a paid ability window. I have a chance to use my Icebreaker's paid ability. So, in order for me to use Nanotech on Data Raven... See, Data Raven on the bottom left corner there has a strength. It has 4 strength. My Icebreaker needs to match that strength. So I have to pay 3 credits to give this +2 strength, which I will. And now you see Data Raven has a single subroutine. Trace 3, if successful, place 1 power counter on Data Raven. And it has, in the bold text that denotes like a paid ability, Spend
Sorry,
the
that was
hosted
for Elena.
spend the hosted power counter, and she can give me a tag. So that's not. I don't want her to be able to do that at instant speed. That's bad. So I will pay 1 credit to fully break Data Raven. So I'm breaking that subroutine. So the subroutine will not fire. It will not take effect, and I get through it. I get to access the server. There are 2 cards. So since there are more than 1 card in here, I get to. Oh, and she reses Prysac, of course. I get to. So Prysac is an ambush, which I think I guessed that there was one in there. Again, I know the cards. I'm at a bit of an advantage because I know what it is her deck because I made the deck. So we will be accessing that because we're forced to access. We did not jack out. But let's see what this other one is first. Oh, it's a frickin' Bologna. No.
Yeah.
Shit. Ugh. Okay, so this is an agenda worth 3 points, which, remember, we only need 7 to win. As an additional cost to steal it, I have to pay 5 credits.
And you just blew all your credits.
When she scores it, she gains 5. So I don't have 5 credits, so I can't do it. And I have to access the Prysac. So again, it's a trap. So she can pay 2 credits, which she did. So it dealt.
Of course.
It gives me 1 tag, which now we have 2 tags. So that's bad. And 1 meat damage. So it trashed our Mache. I wanted to play that. We can pay 3 credits to trash it. Which we kind of have to because this plus Data Raven means a single run to get, even if we get into it and it's successful, if we don't trash this, our next run in, we'll have 2 tags. So I'm going to go broke to trash it. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? It's fine that we go broke. So obviously, that's probably actually a stupid play because I want to get rid of the tags. But the great thing is, Emma's broke too. She's on 0 credit. Yeah. She went down to 0 to do that. So even if she archived memories for Boom, she doesn't have the 4 credits to pay for it.
No.
So we're safe from that. We can recover next turn because we're going to be getting 5 credits at the beginning of our next turn. So I'm not going to worry about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw up. Yeah. Okay. Shit, that was a crappy turn.
Because you did not trash my daily quest, I gained 3 credits.
Right. True. Still not enough for Boom.
No, that's true, but that's okay.
Now, unless she had another copy in her hand, we would be screwed because she could just credit then boom us. I don't recall.
Yeah, but there's only 1 copy in this deck.
Are you sure? I thought we changed it to put 2 in there.
Did we? I don't remember.
I think we might have. I don't know. I can't
remember.
But
I have enough credits to advance Bologna and score it.
Oh, it puts you back on 5.
And turn.
Oh, man. That was so good. That was a good setup.
Yes, I know.
Well done. Well done. So we have to remove these tags. So it spends us a click and 2 credits to get rid of these tags. The other thing that she can do to us when we're tagged without any like card effects is trash our resources. So we want to remove that so we're not dead. We're just going to gain a credit. She's on 5. If we run, we're just going to credit up. We're not going to make a run this turn. Because there's a card in her deck called Hard Hitting News that she has to play as her last click unless she wants a waste click because it's a terminal. It ends her turn as soon as she plays it, is what I'm trying to say. And it starts a trace. And if we lose the trace, she gives us 4 tags. But I believe she can only play that if we make a successful run. So we don't want to go in there when we're really broke and she has more money than us. We want to try to keep our money up. And we're going to have to deal with this daily quest. We have to go get it. It's already been there for too long. What is this? Get out of here.
I play another hedge fund for...
Oh, man.
And I draw a card.
Okay. Start our turn. Let's dirty laundry the daily quest. So she gets 2 credits because we do it, but we're going to trash it. I think you got 2 credits, right? Does it? Yes.
Does it?
Yeah, it gave you 2 credits. Oh no, I gained 2 credits.
Yeah, you gain 2 credits when
Oh
you
wow!
make a
I
successful
always
run.
read this is This is a Nisei project card. This is one of the newer ones. I always read this card
So
wrong.
you
It's very
could
interesting.
just leave it there and just run it a couple of times too.
Oh, I could. I could have just because
Yeah,
that's way more. That's twice as better than me clicking for credits.
yeah.
Oh, I'm a
Too
dummy then.
late.
So you need to ice that up. It is too late. It is too late.
I could have iced it up, but spreading my
Yeah, spread your
cards
resources.
over servers is also nice
Yeah.
because then you have to choose which server to run, and you only have limited clicks too.
Okay. So it's 3 to 5. I'm just gonna draw. Wow. Okay. And I'm a little scared, so I'm just gonna credit. I don't think that's enough. The thing is, though, even if she like hard hitting news us and tries to dump 4 tags on us, we have the money to remove all. We spend our whole turn to remove all 4 of the tags, which
Oh,
is
frick. Can I quickly?
yeah. Hold on. Did you misclick? I'll undo
Yeah.
my click. No, did that work?
No, I have to do a mine first, so you have to end
Oh,
your
okay.
turn.
So I just gain a credit. There you go.
Yeah, I need to res my card before starting my turn. So I res pet campaign. That gives me 1 credit.
Right.
That's yeah.
It drips. You so on the corp side they have what are called assets. So assets usually have a subtype. Right now, the subtype of pad campaign is advertisement. It doesn't come into play, but other cards benefit from different subtypes, like most card games, right? So there are some extra synergies that you can put them into specific types of decks, specific corporations. If she played another MBN, which is her idea, so she's playing the MBN as a corporation, the News Broadcasting Network or whatever it stands for, and they're like propaganda kind of machines. And there's an identity called Spark Agency, I think it's called, that they're like this almost they're like the marketing brand of MBN. They like to sell. So every time she reses an advertisement, it drains the runner of money. But that is not what she's playing. So the advertisement is not going to matter here. Okay, what do we do? So she's been drawing, but she's been filtering. So she could be, if she's drawing into agendas, she could be just putting them on the bottom of the deck. What do we do? I think we're just going to legwork, which we're making a run on HQ. If successful, we access 2 additional cards from HQ. Oh, okay. That could be bad. Trojan horse could be bad. That's we got to keep that money up. So that's 1. Here's another card that interacts if we're tagged. If we're tagged, she can just boom, close our accounts. We lose all our money. So that's bad. Another reason we want to clear tags.
This deck is mostly tag punishment, right? Is that what it's called?
That's exactly what it's called. Yeah, that's right. And then we archive memories, which we have seen. We've seen that archive memories before. So we should have known that there would be no agendas in there because she's filtering. We're just going to draw. That's not what we need. Draw one more time. That one could be pretty good. We'll just get a credit and end. Get out of here. So how many of you in the chat have played Netrunner before? Daily Business Show. Elena played it once. Yeah, didn't you and Bill get Terminal Directive when it came out? Or maybe that wasn't you. Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Emily would like to play some. Oh yeah, Emma can teach her. She's probably gonna be. She's a better teacher now than I am.
Nah. I think you're a good teacher.
You got gifted Netrunner Center Edition and you played once. And you won, Elena. Well, I've played against Bill, and it's not surprising that you won. Okay, so she's put a card in server
Server
1.
1.
So it's
Yes.
unadvanced, which it could potentially be a Project Beal, meaning on her next turn, if we do nothing and we don't want to go in there and check it, she could advance it 3 times and get to 5 points. Oh, I'm sorry, Bladio. I think we're gonna probably ignore it. There's 2 cards in there. What the hell could be in there?
You made the deck. You should know.
Well, it could be another prize deck. I don't know. All right, you know what? We're just gonna poke R&D. I think we know what this is. I think it's a resistor. Yep.
Yeah.
So we don't have a icebreaker that can deal with barriers. So we're gonna let that fire. So the subroutine goes. So the corporation initiates a trace of base 4. Bill says, you gave me a crappy deck and you stacked your own. Yeah, you were playing like the base deck. So that's another thing about Jinteki.net. If you jump in, it gives you pre-made decks with like from the core set of basically all of the cards. Like if you play MBN, it'll be like all the MBN cards in the core set. They're quite basic, but they're good learning decks for sure.
So with this boost, I can now boost the trace strength, and what I can do is use the 2 credits stored on my identity for this trace. So the base is already 4, so I take the 2 credits and add them to the strength, so the trace strength is 6.
Yeah.
So Leland has to pay 7 to.
All I have to do is meet the trace.
Okay, so 6.
I think. Yeah, I think if I meet the trace, I think.
I don't remember if it's
I actually don't
meet
know either,
or.
but I have what's called a link. So if you look at my identity, the top left, those little 2 overlapping squares is the 1. So that gives me basically a boost trace back. So I'm always having a boost 1.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to
pay. Do you want to pay?
I'm not going to pay like 5 or 6 credits. I'm just going to let it fire. So it ends the run, meaning I don't get into the server. Let's run.
Bill, you're not basic.
Let's run server 1.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
I hope you get into it more, Bill, and start crafting. Oh, it's a freaking cobra. There's the cobra. So this is interesting. I wasn't expecting this to be a cobra. I didn't know what it was going to be. I wasn't expecting it to be a sentry. So here's the thing. We could get into this whole server. We could get in. Do we want to get in? I was just face checking to get a res. Bill wants to play some Netrunner. Yeah, we should. We should definitely get into it. Okay, well, first of all, we have to break this because I don't want the Cobra subroutines to fire. I don't want my program's trash, and I don't want to take 2 net damage. Is there a fireball card? Well, Bill, I mean, boom is as fireball as it gets.
Yeah, Bill, it's my goal to destroy Leland with a fireball card.
So,
with a boom card.
Fireball. With nanotech, you've boomed me many times.
Yeah, it was so good.
With nanotech, nanotech strength is 3. So nanotech during a run, it gets +1 strength for each piece of ice protecting the server. So that's good.
Oh.
It only costs, well, I mean, Cobra's strength is only 1 anyways. So it only costs us 2 credits to break. So we're going to break the Cobra. Elena, it is all our goals to destroy Leland with a fireball. Wow, okay. ... card. So I can now let him pass. Yeah, we're breaking Cobra. We have a choice whether or not we want to continue now or if we want to jack out. I think we're going to go because I have a suspicion of what's in this server. I have a sneaking suspicion. Are you going to let me encounter?
Oh, sorry.
So I will take the tag.
Oh.
I'll pay 4 to match strength and fully break. So this is a lot of what the people who run Jinteki, the programmers do. Like they automate it. So instead of having to manually add strength and then break each sub, you can they've automated many of the icebreakers to just boom, full 4 credits, breaks it, raises the strength. So in this case, we have to raise it to 5 because we only add in increments of 2. So I'm gonna guess. Unless, I mean, she's not rezzing anything. This is probably going to be it could be another Bologna and a red herrings in which we can't steal. Probably going to access. Oh, look at that, a red herring. So red herring, another really cool upgrade. Each time the runner accesses an agenda from this server, he or she must pay 5 credits as an additional cost in order to steal it. This applies even during the run on which the runner trashes red herrings. Okay, so we're going to access. We are going to access and we're going to trash the red herrings. And we're going to see what this is. It is a frickin'... Oh, it's a Project Beal.
It is.
Ooh, it
but
was
I think
Beal.
you barely... You're missing 1 credit, right?
No, I have 6 credits. I can steal it.
No, because it was like... Oh, but do you not have to pay the extra 5 now?
I haven't paid it yet.
Red
I haven't
herrings?
decided whether I want to. I will. I will have to.
But how much does it cost 1 credit to steal then? Or
No, it cost me 5 credits.
oh,
To steal
just
Project
yeah,
Beal.
okay, yeah.
I haven't decided what, because I don't have to. It's an additional cost, meaning I don't have to do it. I'm going to though. I mean, we're gonna get punished. I'm sure you have a hard hitting news. We're gonna get punished, but let's take it. We now have a tag. Let's gain a credit. We're on $2. Emma's gonna have eight cards. She's got the filter draw. She's probably been digging for that hard hitting news. Let's see what's coming.
I don't know what's coming, to be honest. I don't know. Let me draw another card.
Wait, how come I went to 0 credits? Oh,
because you credit and remove the tag.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's funny.
Yeah, because you were like, I hope she doesn't have hard-hitting news, and then...
I know, but I meant to keep 2 credits, but I guess it doesn't matter with hard-hitting news. You can pump the trace so much, it doesn't matter. That's funny. I just like automated on autopilot getting rid of that tag. I thought I was ending my turn, but that's funny.
Okay, let's just do this. Do this. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
Card laid is card played. That's right, Bill.
Nope.
What's going on here? What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, what's your last click? So that was a pretty pricey install for her ice. So when you're installing ice, the first one you pay nothing. For every additional after the first, you have to pay 1 credit for every piece of ice that's already on that server. So
that's what's happening.
Yeah. So it's costing you money to build these servers. So this piece of ice that she put out there cost her 2 credits to install.
I think I never noticed that.
Or you spent and you pay 3 credits to install in server 1. Oh, 1.
Yeah, I installed another one, but I undid this click.
Oh, okay. I wasn't looking at the screen.
I'm sorry. Because I was not paying attention to paying more for how much ice.
Does this command work? Oh, it just says we're playing board games. Oh, okay. You have to set up this.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's kind of a bummer if you're on here like playing multiple games. I guess, the mods could be doing their job and
yeah, you could
as we're switching games.
Yeah, you could change the stream title.
Look at all the mods that are in the chat right now could be doing their job, maybe.
Emily, Bill, Elena. Gasp. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, clearly you don't have a hard-hitting news in your hand. Otherwise, you'd be playing it as your last click.
Oh, hard-hitting news. Was that if you were tagged or?
That's one that gives me 4 tags. Obviously, it's not in your hand. So thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Board games. Uncalled for, Elena.
Gosh, dang it.
Okay, so Emma drew up past her hand size, so at the end of her turn she had to discard.
All the mods were just for little old me. Yeah, Tom. But we're glad you're here. Did you just change the title or?
I'm just gonna credit.
You're gonna credit?
Thanks for dropping in, Ivan.
Bye. It's our turn. If you could only see what I drew.
I'm sure it's the hard-hitting news.
It's even better. It's too hard-hitting news. Because of the
that's
daily
your choice? Hard-hitting
business
news
show.
and hard-hitting news.
Okay,
well, that's an easy decision then.
Okay, I have 7 credits. This takes 3 credits, so I still will have 4 credits left.
I think it has a stipulation. I don't think you can play it.
Why?
Does it not say I have to have made a successful run or no?
Did you not make a successful run?
No, I didn't run at all.
No, you didn't. Oh.
I just gained money.
You gained money.
Yeah, apparently the IP loves Dick Van Dyke. Whoa, mods, get in there.
Oh my. That's taking a while, mods. What are you doing, mods?
Yeah, get Garmy out of there.
Garmy, be gone. We're already famous, of course. That's the issue. Are the mods not working?
Well, they need to be watching in mod view.
Yeah, they're not doing that probably.
I wonder if there are specific categories of stream, like when you pick, your category that get targeted more frequently by like spam bots and stuff.
Maybe. Like Elena, you can still remove the message. But
well, I mean, maybe people here want to buy followers.
I mean,
the link's right there, I guess.
Bill doesn't know how to remove the message.
I think if you just ban the account, it removes all the messages, doesn't it?
Going through mod view, erase my previous view. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Well, Garmy will be here forever.
Oh, I can just do it. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Toast, Garmy.
Message deleted.
Ha!
Okay, I got distracted. What was I doing?
If Tom, Mia knows, Alena's character knows the banishment spell, so
Tom, we would never. I would never ban you.
Okay, come on. What are you doing here?
So just give me a second.
I'm on 4 agenda points. Okay, I just need a Bologna here. I think we're gonna have to just kind of keep moneying up here.
There we go.
That's okay, Emily. You would need to be exceedingly incorrigible in this chat to get any mod actions against you. That's very true, Bill. Okay. It's time to draw aggressively. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, Tom, you started listening to the first Pep one-off.
Oh, nice. And let's I'll go to the lobby. Let's
Psych Mike.
Gain a credit. And we'll discard another copy of Nanotech.
It's our turn. Let me see. That one.
Elena, you can't goad Tom into typing a term you just banned to see what happens. I think it'll give you a timeout, Tom. It's not gonna like auto ban you, but
there we go.
Oh, fly on the wall.
Fly on the wall.
Okay. So,
Bzzz.
I mean, yeah, all right. This is a little inconvenience. When she scores fly on the wall, it's worth 1 point and it gives me a tag. Ideally, if you install advance that on one turn, right, and can protect it, then like if you score it on your next turn, you have some clicks left to do bad stuff to me. But it is eating up my time and my money
Yep.
because I like to keep Psych Mike around. She likes it when we run R&D. So we're going to keep that. So I'm going to remove the tag. I'm going to play Diesel, which draws me 3 cards. Well, look at
Your message
this.
wasn't posted due to conflicts with the channel's moderation settings.
Oh, look how we got around it. Attaboy, Tom. Smart. Okay, we drew some decent stuff here. Pretty good, actually. We're gonna drop a Faust, which is another icebreaker. So this is an AI breaker. So this can break whatever we want.
Whatever you want.
So we're gonna go ahead and run R&D now that we have Faust. We're gonna counter the ice. We're gonna use Faust to trash a card from our hand to break one subroutine. We're gonna get rid of. What are we gonna get rid of? Probably the Daredevil. We don't need it right now.
Bye, Elena. Drive safe in Bill's car.
Oh shoot. Okay, side game. I know what you're gonna spend.
You don't want to fix this car.
Not bad, eh? The mechanic said it was. Even the mechanic doesn't want to charge you to pay for it.
Oh, I should have paid a credit. Dang it.
Sweet. So Psych Mike likes it when we access multiple cards from R&D.
Yeah.
The first time we make a successful run on R&D, we gain a credit for each card we access. So we just gained 2 credits back on that run, which is sweet. So that made us money. We basically ditched a card and gained 2 credits. So pretty good. Bill's in the market for a new car. No, it's not your 3rd car. You have 3. Hey, John, how's it going?
I think, Leland, you made a big mistake.
Uh-huh. Well, I think I know what mistake you're about to make.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
5.
Oh, so I don't have enough to boom you.
Well, you can't. So remember, hard-hitting news is a terminal. You
always
so
that. Yeah, but you don't have enough credits to get rid of all the tags.
True.
Hi,
True.
John.
All right, do some math.
Okay.
But I only need to get rid of 3 of them, remember?
Yeah, that's true, but it will cost you like your whole turn.
See you later, Bladio. Bye, AJ.
Bye, Bill. Billio. Okay, I will just...
You know what, Tom?
Okay, yeah.
I've been asking myself how to ban mods since we started twitching. Okay, we got an install here. If that's an agenda, I'm going to be really upset.
Why? Let me see. Hey, you weren't meant to see it. I had no idea Netrunner. It's online. It's free. It's free.
Yeah, John, it's great. Genteki.net. It's excellent. You can easily, make an account, and the account comes with a few pre-made, very simple decks which you could test out and try. So it's pretty cool for new players. And the interface itself is not too bad. There are just a lot of prompts that basically help you maintain the structure of a run, for instance. Okay, so here we go. She's hard-hitting newsing us. So, is the terminal.
And I'm using my identity to boost the strength to
right,
6.
So it's a trace 6, which we obviously can't match because we only have 4 credits. So that's going to go through. We did make a run. Oh, it doesn't have to be a successful run. We just have to run.
Yeah, you just have to run.
Yeesh. So trace 4, if successful, she's going to give us 4 tags. So we're going to get 4 tags. Awesome.
And turn.
Okay, so we start our turn, and Brzezka gives us 1 credit, which I don't think you calculated in your little math.
No, I didn't. But I just wanted to waste your turn
And
a little.
it absolutely will. So what we can do, we're going to gain a credit. Well, here's the thing. We can spend a click gaining a credit, but we have Psych Mike. So we can still be... Oh, but you know what? Look at Resistor's strength now. Resistor gets +1 strength for each tag we have. It likes when we have tags. So it has strength 4. So what we're going to do...
Resistor. Oh, yeah.
1, remove 2. We're going to run R&D. We're going to use Faust. So we will trash a card from our grip to break an ice subroutine. We're going to trash... Oh, man, what do we trash? We're going to trash a Harmony Air Therapy. So we break that. We get to see what's on top. I hope it's nothing bad.
I don't know.
And 50-50 chance of spending the same thing. Okay. That's what we access, which doesn't matter because what mattered was Psych Mike gave us the credit.
So you can remove another
We can
tag.
remove 1 more tag, which keeps us out of boom territory. We'll remove the third of 4 tags. So it didn't completely waste a turn. We at least got to check R&D and put some pressure on, which is good. So that's why Faust is really sweet. It doesn't cost us money to get in, so we can gain money off of Psych Mike, especially with only resistor on there. It only costs us 1 card to get in, which is not too bad. What do you got? What do you got?
A meowing cat.
Oh, I can't even hear Otto. Oh, we advanced this. Oh no, is that a Bologna? I think this game's over. Shoot. Shooty, shoot, shoot. Okay, start turn. We need money.
Money, money, money.
Let's draw. She's too slow. She's money. Caddy Jones is money, but she's too slow.
Oh, Caddy. Caddy.
Caddy.
Store credits on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
Steel is the perfect name for this kind of game.
Why? Why is Mr. Steel the perfect name for this?
Yeah. I'm curious, Tom. Tell me. Tell us.
Okay, running R&D again.
Continue to encounter ice.
Using Faust. And we're gonna throw Caddy at the resistor because we don't need her. I think this game's over. If this was the Bologna in server 1, which we can't get to, this game's over. Haha. Okay, so sweet. We're making a little... Ooh! Oh!
Oh, so close.
Okay, we're at 6 points. Where else can we go?
So close.
Where else can we go? We got 3 credits.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Okay, we're gonna legwork. We're gonna legwork her hand, which means we get to see 3 cards if we get in. Hopefully, there's something in there. If there's something in there, we could take it. We could snake it. Are you rezzing?
I'm
It just kind
reading.
of fits the dystopian, tech-heavy future type of atmosphere. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like Cyberpunk's cool, man. Once Cyberpunk 2077 hits, like it's gonna be all over the place. That's a lot of things that people in the community are saying, talking about like when that game drops. I mean, there's terms in it. There's literally the term they use, Netrunner. So it's just gonna help for the SEO of Android Netrunner in general, is what a lot of people are excited about, and hopefully it could be like kind of this strange boom for Android Netrunner. Oh, so you're just letting us in. I wonder if that means there's nothing in there. Archive memories. We've seen that like 3 times now. Data Raven. Okay, we don't like Data Raven. And a closed accounts. I'm going to guess that there's probably nothing in there.
We'll find out after the next turn.
I guess all we do is gain a credit, and we end the turn and see if we lose. So I'm assuming this is a Bologna, and the reason I assume that is because Emma did not spend money rezzing this ice on HQ. meaning she wanted to keep at least 3 credits so she could fully advance an agenda. So advancing an agenda costs you a click and a credit to place an advancement token on it. And she frickin' wins. Oh man, that was pretty close.
That was so
pretty
close.
Good game. And I remember though, this is asterisk because I'm helping the chat. I'm talking to them.
No, that's
you're
just
getting extra
you know
information.
that's a
So
bunch of BS.
it doesn't count against
No,
my win loss.
Yeah. If I go back to like I can show like my log. You've been a good teacher. Let's just say that.
Can you res all? Can I see the ice that are on those servers? Oh, checkpoint. Checkpoint would have killed us no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if I was thinking very possibly we could rush that remote with Faust and just dump our cards, get through all the ice. But we didn't have the credits to steal it, 1. And obviously hitting checkpoint, 1, I wouldn't have been able to break it because I had strength 7. That's like 4 cards for Faust to get to. And an Archangel, which is also really hard to deal with Faust. So these were 2... Oh, you couldn't even... Oh, you could have rezzed the Archangel. So I was
could have rezzed the Archangel, but there was nothing in my hand.
There was... Oh, really? Did you throw a bunch on the bottom with Daily Business Show?
Yeah.
So that's the power of Daily Business Show. And honestly, I should have trashed Daily Business Show early because it's a powerful card. I shouldn't have left it out there. But 4 credits was a lot to swing when I'm worrying about hard-hitting news. And of course, the economy of this deck is not really great. Okay, switch. You want to switch sides?
Yeah.
Yes, Tom. The student has become the master. She's quickly become the master. I'll start a new game as the Corp. Password protect. So again, anybody that has a Jinteki login and you want to jump in, you'll be able to see both of our hands when we still can't see each other's. The password is butt.
I love how the top game on my list is very appropriate. Do you see that?
Butthole experts game. Wow. I'm gonna play.
Ow! Oh, hot.
Ooh, careful.
It's not boiling anymore, but.
All right, we're gonna start a game here. So I'm playing Sports Metal. Oh, you're playing the deck I was playing. Interesting. What makes a deck legal or
Did you
illegal?
Play the exact deck you made me then? The Be Like Mike or?
Yeah, that's the same deck I was playing. Yeah.
Oh.
So Tom, what makes a deck illegal or illegal is the card pool that you use to build it. So there's I mentioned earlier about the competitive play and the restrictions on the card pool. Some cards are banned or restricted. So Jinteki will, if it's updated according to the current list, it'll tell you if it's illegal or standard. Now, it's kind of weird glitchy because I'm pretty sure these decks I built are all legal. It's just like the status of it hasn't changed from going from the inputting the deck to being able to play it. But again, we're playing casually anyways. So if you want to play casually, especially if you go on here and you just listen to your game, if you're playing with random people, like list like, I don't know what, I think there's an actual name for it. Like you could just list that you're not playing legal, and anyone that was like is cool with it, they'll pop in and be like, okay, whatever. Because there are a lot of cool cards that rotated that I love and miss. But we're playing Sports Metal, so our ability is whenever an agenda is scored or stolen, we can gain 2 credits or draw 2 cards. So one, it helps us maintain tempo when we score. Because again, it costs us money to score. We can get 2 credits back. So really, if we wanted, we get a discount on every agenda that we score. As long as, of course, we have to pay it up front. Or we can get 2 cards if we need cards, and we want, like, if we want to dig for ice, or if we want to dig for more agendas because we're in a great position, we still have scoring windows that Emma can't react to. We can keep up the tempo.
Emily, your tweet is really funny because you cannot actually see Leland's shirt because the mic is in front of it.
Oh, I know. I hate that. For those new, Pointless Parrot.
Whoop whoop.
Ooh, I look good in this shirt. Holy. Not you.
I cannot see you because.
Oh yeah. I had to boot the camera on Zoom. I'm mulliganing this hand. I don't think it has enough ice for me. I'm going to mulligan. And of course, when you mulligan, you're stuck with whatever you mulligan for.
So, let me pull the chat back up. And lock the actual screen. I know he's hiding it. So I've not, I learned the game playing Corp, so I am a worse runner. So that's a disclaimer, and me covering my ass if I lose.
Whoa, okay.
Really bad.
I didn't know we were able to throw out disclaimers here. I'm not getting.
I'm a guest on your channel, so I can disclaim whatever I want.
That is bullshit.
So I am at a disadvantage again because Leland made both of these decks, and he just played this deck, so he exactly knows what's in it.
I do know what's in it, that's right.
But these two decks are also the only two decks I've played with so far, except for the standard decks.
But that also means you're getting very proficient at them.
You're completely right, Emily.
I have not been disclaiming since I started watching. Come on, get out of here. Are you mulliganing or not? Let's get this show on the road here.
I'm sorry. I'm taking a long time.
To get that first game going.
I'm taking a long time this time. You've been explaining all the things.
If we were playing in a tournament, we'd have 65 minutes to play 2 games.
I don't care. We're not playing in a tournament.
We far exceeded time. All right.
Go play your hand.
We get to go. So we draw. Ooh, that's a good draw. That is a good draw.
That's a good draw.
Okay, so we're playing against Shaper. Akiko likes to run an R&D, so it's probably pretty smart that we ice up R&D.
That's a shame.
These are some pretty good starting ice that we started with. It's pretty cool. We're just going to play it safe. We're not going to go too fast. We're just going to ice up our centrals and gain a credit. So now we can look at the structure of an ice. So in the top left, or more thoroughly at least, the top left is its res cost, which means turning it face up. Which means, obviously, Emma doesn't know what's face down. That's part of the corporation's game, is they have all the hidden information, and the runner wants to uncover that information. So it plays into that mechanically and also thematically, as the runner is, hacking into our servers, as this is all taking place in cyberspace, and they're trying to get in, find the agendas, find what seedy bad stuff the corporation is doing, and uncover it, basically. While we're trying to push through those agendas. Get out of here. So we're going to res.
Get out of here.
Res our Eli.
Eli.
So Eli is a barrier. So this is a type of ice that has Bioroid, which is the company we are playing, has a lot of, which is called Bioroids. They are usually pretty good as far as res cost versus strength, but they have one kind of fatal flaw is the runner may spend a click to break any subroutine on Eli 1.0. So if Emma had 2 clicks remaining, she could spend them all to break both these subroutines, but unfortunately, she only has 1.
Is there is a barrier breaker somewhere in this deck, right? So I can trash.
You do not have the money for it.
Wow. Well.
So unfortunately, she wasted her legwork because I blocked her.
Yeah.
It only takes effect if it's successful. Yeah, so she has a self-modifying code, which is great. This is a program fetcher. But it costs her 2 credits, and she trashes it to search her stack, which is her deck, to install it. But she still has to pay the install cost of whatever program she gets. Then she would need the money to use an icebreaker if that's what she was getting. So it can be costly, but that's part of what Shaper does. Shaper is meant to have all the tools at their disposal and be able to go and fetch what they need for the exact moment they need it. Okay, this is good. We're going to draw, though. Okay. That's annoying. We're going to... Oh, no. What do we do here? We're going to install this into a new remote. We're going to advance it. Oh, I shouldn't have drawn. Shit.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that was dumb. That was dumb.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw again.
So you got your drip from Rozeki. That's good.
Yeah.
Rozeki's a good card. I like Rozeki's. It's also really cheap. So if you look on the right bottom side, oh, I'm so sorry.
Why are you so sorry?
This is an NGO front. It's not a trap per se, but it is like a run bait. You saw it, you advance it. So I've res it, so now I can use it. I can trash it. It has 1 hosted advancement token. I will gain 5 credits.
Yeah.
Why that also means... So that also means it empties that server, meaning the server no longer exists, meaning it blanks your run. Whew, not off to a great start there, Emma.
You're laughing about this way too much already. I don't see your face, but I just imagine a huge grin on your face right now.
How'd you know?
I mean, your brain. Well, not enough, apparently.
Be remote. Advance. Let's go. Tom can confirm.
Thanks.
I love playing the corporation. I hate playing the runner. I am so bad at being a runner.
I'm so bad at being a runner as well.
Well, running is hard. I think runner is harder side to play, in my opinion. Corporation seems a little more straightforward. At least that's what I think. Anyway.
I'm also just drawing horrible cards, to be honest.
Well, true. I think something that you usually do when you run, Emma, is you don't spend much time setting up. You're always like pressure, but then you run out of gas. And by doing that, you open up scoring windows for whomever you're playing against. Oh, okay. Modded's a good card. Oh. Modded's really good. Install or program or piece of hardware, lowering the install cost by 3. So
that's the one you...
Yeah, Faust. Faust is a great icebreaker. Now, Faust just recently became unrestricted. Or unbanned, whatever the term is. I think there actually are distinct lists. Or no, what it is. Sorry, there used to be a restricted list. And restricted cards, I believe, you could play restricted cards, but you could only have 1 restricted card in any given deck. Faust was just straight out banned because Faust. There were some other cards that allowed you to like math draw cards, and Faust needs cards to power it. So it was so OP. The meta was just like Faust was winning everything, and it was crazy. So they had to meter it. And that's the point behind the restricted and banned list, right? They try to balance the meta and not make any power creep for a specific faction or card, which is a lot of
question.
Okay, sorry. What you got?
No, sorry, I just interrupted you. I was looking back in the chat.
I'm just rambling.
Trying to figure out what you installed in server 2. Would it normally say in the chat, pays a click and a credit if you install a certain... No, it doesn't, because
if
you res it,
it could be anything, but the card is advanceable, because otherwise I couldn't take that action to advance it.
But it could just not, like, I was looking, because the NGO front is 0 credits
to res.
To res.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, should I have looked at that? But that's no use, because you are not paying the credits until you res the card.
That's right.
You only you only pay the click to play the card.
Correct.
That's a tongue twister.
A little bit.
Right.
So if I want the benefit of this specific card that has a paid ability, it needs to be resed for me to be able to use it. Like when you res that price sack last game. That one specifically doesn't need to be res because it says when it accessed and it's installed, I think is what it says.
How many NGO fronts are in your deck?
Well, it's a money card, so probably 3.
So the chances are there's just another NGO front, but do I want to take the risk?
Well, so here's the thing. Like you going, all it costs you is your last click to go and check it. But it could be
but you would gain 8 credits if it's another NGO front.
I will gain those 8 credits no matter what, whether or not you spend your time doing it.
That's true. Let's just...
Okay, I have an action before access. Resing. Popping.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for paying me for your time. Okay, here we go. This is getting annoying.
What is getting annoying?
Okay, we're going to draw. Oh, this is pretty good. We're going to play Lateral Growth. So it costs us 2 credits, but we gain 4, and we can install 1 card, paying the install cost. We're going to install this into a new remote. So piece of ice, and then we'll drop. What are we gonna do? We'll drop. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna make that into there. Okay, that's fine.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Okay, money.
Monies. I need monies.
So
that was probably a wasted.
I'm going to res Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
And it
I'm
is
so
just
glad I didn't
economy.
run.
It's drip. Econ's good. Econ is good. Okay, what are we going to do here? Let's draw. That's pretty decent. Just put... So we install that ice on server 3. So it costs us a credit to do so because we already had a piece of ice there. And let's just play hedge fund, which gets us money. More money. Big money.
More monies. Okay, yes.
It may look like I have a ton of money, but obviously without Emma putting pressure and making me res my ice, I have nothing that I'm spending my money on.
Yeah. Fight Mike. I'm just gonna do it.
All right, I'm gonna res another Eli.
No.
Boop.
I don't have enough clicks, so.
Yeah, I mean you could spend cards, but for a single access, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I would gain a credit. Depends on what.
Yeah, you would.
The access would be.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take another credit.
Okay.
But I'm slowly getting a view of your eyes.
Yeah, although you're just seeing barriers now. Do we have the play? I think we do. Yeah.
The play?
Let's go for it. So you can't have two assets or two agendas or an asset and agenda in a single server. So we're installing over this Maryland campaign, which means we have to trash it from this server. The Maryland campaign has an interesting ability is when it's trashed while installed, you can shuffle it back in R&D instead of adding it to archive. So we will go ahead and do that. We do short ourselves some credits. I actually don't think we made any money on that. We will shuffle it into R&D, and we will double advance that card.
Okay, I am just gonna run that server now.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, that just confirms that I should do it.
All right, we're gonna res a big bad DNA tracker. So this costs us 8 credits to res, but 6 strength. It's got 3 subs. To note though, it does not end the run, but the subs are kind of nasty. Do 1 damage. The runner loses 2 credits.
And it's a pretty strong one. I need to encounter it.
Yeah, you are encountering it. What do you think?
So I can... It's a code gate. What are code gate breakers?
In that deck, you have Gordian Blade. That's the one that is pretty efficient as far as boosting strength and breaking, and it retains its strength for the whole run.
Yeah, maybe I should try to.
So that one, I think it has a base strength of 2, and it has a 1 credit per +1 strength. So it'll cost you 7 credits to break DNA Tracker.
So I would not have enough if I trash.
You won't have the money to do it. But, so here's the thing, though. If this fires, you're going to lose 6 credits and take 3 damage. But if you don't have the 6 credits to lose, you can still spend those credits you would otherwise lose fetching a program.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can only lose what you have, right? You'll still take the damage, but... Okay. So am I firing here?
Yeah, because it's no use to match strength. I don't have the credits to
Yeah, you don't even have the
fully break
credits to
it.
match strength. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna fire everything. Fire everything. Let's see what we hit
Oh.
here. We got a modded, good AR Harmony AR. That's good because it gets her cards back, and a Daredevil. So Daredevil is an okay console. I don't know if I like it in this deck. It's very expensive, but it can get you some good card draw.
Oh, that's strange. Now it's in the heap. It doesn't show the lady for me. It just shows in my preview.
For what? What do you mean?
There's in the small. Oh no, I think I've just been looking at that card wrong. I have. How do I close the? Because it still says current phase.
Oh, you can
Just
slash
pass
close
ice and
dash
jack out.
prompt. Oh yeah, cause so DNA Tracker doesn't end the run, so you could technically continue to encounter this next piece of ice if you wanted.
Yeah, do I want to? No, because I don't have any credits.
Yeah, that's right. But you could still force me to res it and spend money.
Yeah, but then I need to encounter it.
Yes, it could be bad. It could hurt you. Absolutely.
It could, and I don't want to take that risk.
You. Well,
or
you know
the game
I can't
could
afford
be over.
another DNA Tracker.
That's true. Let's just risk it all.
Okay, I will spend the cash to res a Turing, which has +3 strength since it's on a remote server. And notedly, you cannot use AI programs to break subs, so you cannot use Faust to break this.
No, but I do have 3 credits to.
Oh, you have 3
break
clicks.
that subroutine. Yeah, 3 clicks.
Oh
yeah.
No, you do.
Yeah, I
do. You want to get in there that badly?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm just gonna do it. I don't like. I like as the runner. I need to be dangerous, right?
Okay.
It's probably gonna be another of those freaking NGO fronts.
So I think I fire then. It gives you to give you the choice to use the 3 clicks.
Pass size and continue.
Okay. Darn it.
Still.
So we get to fire our ability now because she's stolen. I think I'm gonna gain 2 credits.
But I am very weak. I only have 1 card, 0 credits.
Right. So I have a window here now, so which is great. Okay, that is really annoying that you grab that. Install. Advance. Let's go.
I am gonna draw up a little.
So the reason I had a window there, so obviously she can click through Turing, again, if she runs first click, but she doesn't have the cards to take the damage of DNA Tracker. So she obviously needed to spend clicks to draw up, because she has to have at least 3 cards in her hand, otherwise she will die. So then, therefore, she does not have 3 clicks remaining to get through Turing. Now, next turn, she's set up to just power through it if I put something in there.
I am gonna do something completely else.
Uh-oh. What's happening? Don't you dare run. Okay. Clicking through.
Continue to encounter ice. I will spend 2 clicks to break subroutines.
Click, click. All right, so you're in. And you get to see almost my entire hand.
Access server. Archives memories. No actions. Research grant. I will steal that.
I will gain 2 cards.
Lateral growth. No action. See, so that was pretty useful.
Look at what you saw. So research grant, I don't really know why I have research grant in here. It's kind of a shitty agenda. But when you score research grant, you may score another copy of research grant that is installed. So if we had stopped Emma from getting in to that server, it only requires 3 advancements, which is in the top right corner there. That's what that number represents. But it's only worth 1 point, which is in where the little triple building thing is. It only needed 1 more advancement. So on my next turn, I would have advanced, installed the second one, scored them both. Tom, the objective is to get to 7 agenda points. So you see now Emma has 2. all of
Yeah.
the agendas are in my deck. So that's why she needs to get into my server, to my hand, to where I'm playing them, trying to get them advanced to get to 7 points. All right, I will start my turn. This is, yeah. What do we do here?
I don't know.
Advance. Advance. We can score the advanced concept hopper. We will gain 2 credits. And we're going to play a lateral growth, which gives us 4 credits. And we can install a card. We're going to install another ice on R&D. All right, so it's 2-2.
Yeah.
Now, advanced concept hopper. The first time the runner initiates a run each turn, I may draw a card or gain 1 credit.
That's such an overpowered.
There are better 4-2s. At least there have been. So this one actually, historically, never saw much play in HB decks. I can't believe you snaked those research grants. That's so annoying. I just wanted to pull them off. I just wanted to do it one time. I've never done it before. I just wanted it one time, Emma, and you stole it. The one dream I've ever had in my entire life, and you crushed it.
Yeah, I crush all your dreams. I know. So I drew a diesel, so I could draw some more cards. No, Leland isn't poor, Emily. He can handle it.
I'm Emily's favorite, so she's very.
I'm also
empathetic.
Emily's favorite.
No,
so.
I don't. That's not how favorite.
Emily,
work.
you have to choose.
No. Look, obviously, as the real favorite, I don't feel the need to put Emily in that position. She says, be right back.
You can be her male favorite, and I can be her female favorite.
Okay, that's true. Oh, and she chooses Tom instead. Damn it, Tom! Moderators, get Tom out of there.
No.
Put him in
a
time
neutral
out.
third party. Tom, have you listened to the Pointless Card podcast episode number 5 with Leland Steele, where we talk about the neutral party?
That is entirely true. That was a very strange episode. Oh, Elena's back. Frankie says Emma
yeah,
is winning.
I won the first game,
Fitz says
Elena.
Is winning. Yeah, Fritz. Fritz always got my back.
I won the first game, Elena.
Yeah, I think Elena was gone when you won that. Whose turn is it? You got one click.
It's mine.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I am reading the chat. I'm sorry. Trying to be charming on your stream instead of...
Actually, Elena, there's 2 R's in Fritz. So you and Bill have really misspelled it. I can't believe he still comes when you call. I'm sure it's like that thing. I was on the after party, Pep Shot after party we recorded our stream last night. We were talking about how you just got to go with, sometimes your name gets said wrong so many times, you just so exhausted, and it takes less energy to just bear the wrong name than constantly correct people.
Oh, the one with Elaine was pretty good. I hope you liked it.
Elaine's episode was awesome.
Did start...
I really liked Elaine's Pointless Parrot episode.
No. You did start with like the longer... yeah, Emily was on there
Emily was
too.
a great episode too. She gave us many insights into John's brain.
Yeah.
It was kind of gross.
But you did start with like the later episodes which are very long compared to the earlier episodes.
That's true.
Like the first... I think Leland was the first episode where it got longer. So it was, instead of like 30 minutes, it was like 45.
I think that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and then I jumped into an hour episodes. So you are upping the third server.
Yeah, so I gained a credit. I gained a credit so I could play Hedge Fund. And then I put a third ice on server 3. My episode was weird. I don't know. I don't like my episode. Can we redo my episode?
I don't know if we can.
What?
Not yet. I don't have enough episodes out yet.
Well, okay,
for a redo.
Right. You know what? All I care about is that my episode got more downloads than Matthew Jude's. So
that is true, and it did. So
Jude Feud 2020. Woo!
It was perfectly you guys. Yeah. I think that's the first time. No. I was on the incursion party after, right? So we
Yeah,
did
that's
not.
right.
That was
That's
the
right.
first time we spoke over Skype,
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
and it produced that lovely product.
Yeah. I think we both didn't know what to do.
It was awkward and just uncomfortable. No, just kidding.
Just like this interaction right now.
Yeah, this is so awkward.
I don't know what to do with my hands. They're so sweaty.
Um, I can. What have you made me listen to? That introduction. Oh, did you start the episode now, Tom? I don't remember the episode. I didn't even give him an introduction because Leland doesn't need an introduction.
Oh, is that why? I
That was the
also,
introduction.
for those listening at home, I have also been the only one that hasn't got a cool Photoshop for the Twitter drop release
I was
announcement.
in the UK.
Yeah, okay, she was away or whatever, but even though she does all of her Photoshops on her phone.
No, that's not true. You're putting me on the spot.
I will never let that one go.
No, I know. It will, like, 10 years from now, you're going to be like,
Tom.
oh, remember how you never gave me a Photoshop for the
That's
podcast?
right. Tom says who needs contacts? He's got the skills, all the skills. Contacts,
You
I find,
definitely don't,
often
Philly.
ruins a lot of the incorrigible party.
So
Never
I
have
got a
contacts
choice
with
here.
the incorrigible party.
I can make an investment into future turns, but that will
Mm-hmm.
cost a lot of credits.
Okay.
Okay, what kind of... You got a code gate, barrier.
Tom, if you want to listen to the incorrigible party adventures, you could start anywhere and have no idea what's going on, just like the party. At all times, the party has zero idea of what's going on.
Um, Running is hard.
Running is hard.
Are you just shouting out? You should have added one for me.
Oh, I should have added an Emma command. What would it say?
I don't know.
The
Just
pointless,
nothing. Just
the
pointless.
parrot. It's Emma.
No, just pointless. Just that's the whole thing.
That's all. That's pointless. Period. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna install professional
Oh, I
contacts.
love this card. Yeah, it is pricey, but it is a good investment. So this just gives her more efficient action economy. So with a single click, she gains a credit and a card, where normally with the basic action, that would take 2 clicks. You can either click for a credit or click for a card. So Proco's cool. Okay, so she's running. I get to activate Advanced Concept Hopper. So I think I'm going to draw a card. Okay, that's great.
You can fire subroutines, so I can. Oh no, I can
this one's
just
different.
click.
Yeah, this one's different.
And as
So she clicks through.
Yeah. A Streamlabs pointless. Emily. 2 conversations between 2 the same. Yeah, it's confusing. Oh heck yeah. That I cannot steal it because I didn't have a click. No.
Yeah, as an additional cost, it kind of protects itself. This is a 3/5. You must spend a click and 2 credits. You don't even have either of those.
Darn.
You know what? I misplayed last turn.
So I think that's the
install advance because I'm an idiot.
Ikawa project.
Oh, sorry, Tom. That commands CloudBot doesn't do the commands thing. Nightbot does. Maybe we should switch to Nightbot so we can do that.
Okay, so I used professional contacts to get a credit and draw 1 card. So I just have a bit more cards. I don't have enough credits to do stuff. So I think I should just credit.
Yeah. Even if I
If
score,
I didn't do...
I go to 5 points. So it's not like the game's over.
Can I... Can I go back one? Don't use pro contracts.
Yeah, all right. You can undo the click, but then just shuffle
Sorry.
your stack. Shuffle your stack because you
Yeah.
seen the card, or put the card back there.
Shuffle. I will... Wait. Okay, yeah, it should be. I don't think you still have it, but I'm gonna take the... See if I can...
I'll draw a card from Concept Sports Hopper.
To encounterize. This is just gonna be... Okay. I wanted to take the chance of possibly, if you still had the project
exactly
in your hand,
enough
to steal it. So I will use pro contracts.
Yeah, you didn't even have to undo the Proco.
Yeah, no, I had to, because otherwise I wouldn't have made the run with the strategy, because then I wouldn't have the click and the credits to, or the click to do it.
So I'll store Ikawa project, gain 2 credits. I do have to discard.
I am gonna lose this one, but then we're even.
True. You're up. Emily, I hear John doing stuff in the basement. I'm going to go supervise for a bit. Good luck and have fun. Thanks, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
I'm going to gain a credit here because of advanced Concept Hopper. Now, I'm not going to res. You can just approach the Eli. Get in. Ooh, we haven't done this in a while.
You have to choose. Hey. But...
Oh, shoot. You got a Vitruvius.
Yes, I did.
I'm going to gain 2 credits. Darn.
And I gain 1 credit because of Psych Mind.
Because of Psych Mind, right.
Yeah.
Nicely done. That was a pretty good single access. You get lucky.
Very lucky. Do I have enough? Could I? So strength is 4. Okay, I don't have enough to do that.
4 points to 5 points. Okay, this is a pretty close game. It's pretty close.
So it's...
I like this identity. It's kind of cool. I mean, I like the tempo gain in it, but okay, we're going in again. So here's the thing. I don't care. I mean, even though you're at 4 points, even if you get another agenda, you're only, I know because I know the deck, you're only gonna go to 6 points max, because if you hit another 3-pointer, like another Ikawa project, you don't have the click to steal it. So I'm just gonna let you in. I mean, how are you gonna get past the Eli? You're gonna break it?
I'm gonna use my Faust.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm gonna trash 1 card from my hand.
Right, to boost the strength.
I think I'm gonna trash my Daredevil.
Okay.
And 10. I think IP needs 50 followers and we'd have affiliate. I'm gonna trash another card to break a subroutine.
Okay.
Why doesn't it not do that? It's not doing...
You click the subroutine to break and then you pick the card to trash.
I clicked that on the card, but it doesn't
Okay,
give
that's
me
fine.
the
Just
option.
drag the because so this is part of Jinteki. Like, yeah, it's automated, but sometimes it doesn't work as intended. Just drag the 2 cards you want to discard, and I'll let you pass. You don't have to. So you get to caddy to break 1 sub.
I am gonna do admin as a second.
An Atman, which is a cool card, but as a second. So you broke everything. You get to go.
Pass eyes,
Pass
continue.
eyes. Oh, that was my bad. I didn't click the proper prompt right away. And
That's
we do
okay.
this side game again. I think you're gonna spend 0.
I thought. Okay. Well.
Okay. So you didn't get a Psych Mike credit that run because it was
Oh.
the
Yeah.
second run you did. Psych Mike
Yeah.
only does it the first run. All right, we're gonna start our turn. Ooh.
When is your next Skyrim stream, Elena?
Install. Advance. Advance. Boom.
Thomas is just the nicest guy.
Yeah, Tom, you just throwing bits all over the place.
He's incorrigible.
Yeah, nobody likes to watch the Incorrigible Party, so we're not affiliate yet.
Did you gain any followers during this stream, or?
Yeah, no.
No.
Everyone watching already likes us, I guess.
I don't think so.
You think people are watching
just...
that hate us?
Yeah. No, they hate me.
Watching?
And then
you know what? I'll take a hate watch any day. It's still a watch.
That's true. It's a viewer.
Oh, you could, Tom. You know what, Tom? Yesterday, before their Pep Aftershock stream, you followed right before live. I meant to give you a thank you for the follow. So thank you for following yesterday, even though you didn't get our cool little animation. Although I'm going to do it for you, and it should say play your name, so you're going to get it. Oh, darn it. Nope. My bad. But that's what pops up. So thanks for the follow, Tom.
Let's see. Okay, I need, if I want to run server 3.
Rogue Head, yes.
For my Gordian Blade. For my Gordian Blade to be able to break the DNA tracker, it needs to be a strength of 6. So it would need like 4 credits to be there, and then another 3. So I need 7 credits to already break through the first one. So I need 8 credits total to go through there, and I don't know what the other ice is.
Right. So the reason you need only 8 is because Gordian Blade, it retains its strength for the remainder of the run, which normally an icebreaker doesn't. After an encounter with a single, like Faust, if she boosted Faust to 6 strength to deal with the DNA tracker, as soon as she hits deterring, Faust goes back to 2 strength. So that's what is kind of makes Gordian Blade really cool. So I shouldn't have stacked code gates together.
No. And I just luckily drew a sure gamble, so I have 9 credits now.
Ooh,
so
okay.
I am just
advanced concept poppers firing, so I'm going to gain a credit. I am going to res the Turing.
Okay, so
unfortunately, it's another bloody code gate.
I have 9 credits, so I should be able to. Because we calculated, I needed 8 for the DNA tracker and the Turing. So it's only another subroutine I need to break. So I will match strength and fully break.
Okay, continue.
Continue to encounter ice.
So you see Gordian Blade's capped the 5 there.
Yeah. So I will add 1 strength for the remainder of the turn. 1. Wait. Ah!
So 1 credit for each subroutine.
It's not letting me do it.
Again, just decrease your credits by 3, and then I'll just let you pass it.
1, 2, 3.
Boom, through.
Pass ice.
Oh, that was again my bad. I clicked the wrong window.
That's okay.
So continue to encounter. Now you should be able to just do it automated. I keep forgetting the continue to encounter because I keep thinking it's letting you pass it.
No, it's not do it. So I'll just do another credit thing. Oh wait, I need to do.
There you go. Well, you're through. You're through. Okay.
Fully break Turing.
Yeah, pay your credit. You're through.
Exit server.
No actions.
No.
Ha! It's another Ikawa project. No money, no clicks. But look what you've done to me. You've reduced me to 2 credits, meaning I cannot fully advance it the last 3 times needed.
That's true, but I don't have enough credits to go in there again.
I will advance it twice, and I will gain that last credit I need. We'll
this is just
down to
over
5.
because your next turn you will be able to.
Here's the thing, though. You don't have to necessarily... You can pressure me other servers. So you could still test your luck on R&D. I have 1 credit left. I can't res nothing for a credit. And I need that credit anyways to finish up the game. So you still have 1 turn to get a lucky access here. Ooh, another credit. Okay, I'll get a credit. Yep, not resing that.
So I could eat... No, I'm not going to charge my cards. I'm just going to use my clicks.
Okay. Click, click. Pass, no action.
Access server.
Side game. Ha.
Oh, you...
1 card.
Okay, no.
Okay.
That's it, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was your only out.
I will draw a card and end my turn.
Advance, score, gain 2 credits, end the game.
Good game.
Good game. That was good. Jolly good game.
Yeah.
Whew. Nicely done. That was really great.
Yeah.
Let's go back to where we're just chatting. Hello.
Hello.
Whew, I'm tired. That was took the life out of me. It's hard running a mega corporation, I tell you. It's nice when they come out on top, though. I do like it.
And we both won a game, so.
True. So we may have a future tiebreaker to play.
Do we want to do Patchwork? Or future? I don't know.
Okay, let's play Patchwork. All right.
Yeah. Do you think you can figure it out with the...
Yeah, let's quickly set it up.
Yeah. I think that's an easy game for the tiebreaker.
Easy peasy. You know what?
Patchwork.
I might not have Patchwork downloaded yet on my new computer.
Oh my.
I do have Splendor.
Oh, you know I will wreck you in that.
All right.
So Splendor is another game I didn't know. Leland taught me, and I beat him 3 times in a row with my first 3 games.
No.
It's true.
No.
And you know it.
No,
and you are
no.
Just...
Well, I mean, yeah, I have. Isn't it like a common thing? You hear from like everybody, like, I love playing games, but I never win them.
I used to never win them.
Ooh, can you hear that music?
No, not me, because I turned it off for my...
Away music.
Be gone.
Be gone. Okay, we're gonna turn all of those musics off.
Oh, Elena Leland won the second game, so we're doing a tiebreaker in Splendor. Because otherwise we'll be going for another hour.
Okay, I'm gonna have to bear with me while I set up.
Oh my! That's a Streamlabsception.
Okay. I wish we had the foresight to think about what game we wanted to play before.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Is it gonna let me...
Fritz was right. But Elena, I won the first game, so it's even.
Ah, there we go. Got it.
There you go.
Ooh, midstream
Mr. Steele.
Here we go. Let's put this below our cameras. There we go. Okay. I mean, that's as good as she gets. Let's play. Online game.
Yes, I have not made a game yet, so
So
I
that
could
would
have done
be a
that,
great
of
one.
course.
You could have. Well, we'll go
Too
with the
late.
old tried and true password. But, all right, let's move
Join.
us up and out of the way. All right, that's pretty good. That's off screen.
You are
Ooh,
the first
I'm
player.
the first player. Okay. Okay, how many people in chat have played Splendor? This is a pretty slick app. So for those that haven't played, I mean, on your turn, you can take, you can do a variety of things. You can play a card if you can afford it. These are the play costs. You can grab chips. You can grab 3 of differing chips, or you can grab 2 of a single time as long as there are a certain number in the stack. So we're going to go ahead and grab boop, 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 end our turn. And you're just building your engine. So this top right corner here, these cards is what they produce once you've purchased them from the rows. You always produce 1 of that type of gem. Some of them have points. The goal of the game, of course, is to get to 15 points before your opponent. Over here we have the nobles. They're worth 3 points each. In this setup, there are random ones. And these requirements, at the beginning, I think it's at the beginning of your turn, if you meet, or at the end of your turn, if you meet the requirements
or end of your turn.
End of your turn. Thank you. I always mix that up. Of purchased cards. If I have 4 purchased greens and 4 reds, I will get this noble. She'll come to my kingdom and tour my jewel mines, and I will get 3 points from her. So Emma, let's make it so we can see your chips there, and let's grab a bleu,
a bleu,
blanc, and another rouge. Being from Canada, bilingual, we are a bilingual country.
I can speak Dutch. English is not my native language. And I can speak a little bit of German.
Did completely forget that I was bragging about being bilingual, playing with an actual bilingual person.
Typical. I'm just kidding.
Not to humble brag, but in Canada, we like French.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So the app is, again, this is a pretty slick app from Asmodee. The cards we can purchase, they're highlighted, showing that we can purchase them. So looking at this, we can buy this bleu, and this noir. I forget what the actual gems are. I always miss the...
Sapphire and Onyx, I think?
Onyx, that's what it is. Yeah, I always forget what the black one is.
Yeah.
The nobles don't need any sapphires, so let's pick up this Onyx. And
Tom just having all the emotes in the chat.
Wow, Tom, you have everybody. Holy Hannah.
I will get the emerald.
Talking about board game bust there, Bladio. We don't have Emily on camera. Hey yo, zing! Oh, she's gone. She's not here for that. Tom's bits get around. Tom's bits are chaotic sexy, just like hydration.
You said John's bits.
Oh, I said Tom. Didn't I say Tom?
Okay. I heard John.
Okay, so you bought an emerald. How do you moderate Leland? There is no moderating Leland Steel, I tell you what.
I gave up, Bill. Moderating Leland is just impossible. Yeah, he said John.
Oops. I'm sorry, I meant Tom. What's that? Did someone just follow? I'm not looking. Emma in France. Hello. You're always, I always see you in the MPI streams. Thank you for the follow.
How are you, Emma? I've not talked to you in a while.
Yeah, well, MPI didn't stream last week, but you're streaming tomorrow, right? You're back to playing.
Yeah.
On the No Pun Included Twitch channel.
Oh, it's my turn.
It is your turn. Tune in tomorrow at 12 p.m. PDT, 3 EDT, and 8 whatever UK time is. What's that time zone called?
It's British Standard Time, I think.
British Standard Time. Is it?
Yeah, so it's 8 p.m. BT.
BDT?
BST, I think, at the moment, because it's summertime. British summertime.
Oh, I thought we were in the D.
You are in the D for some reason, but we are CEST, so Central European Summertime right now.
Oh, okay. That's
because we have the... I don't know if it's Because in the winter the clock goes back an hour, and in summer it goes forward 1 hour.
Right. I
For
don't.
us.
When are they just gonna get rid of that? I hate that.
I hate it as well.
Why
I
aren't they
am
talking about? Or at
taking.
least they were talking. I guess it might be different in different regions, but in North America at least, I think they're talking
There
about
was a
this going
time
to be
where
the
we
last one.
were closer together regarding time zones, right?
That's true.
Because there
In
was a short
between
period.
both of them switching, we were like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
not 9 hours; it's only 8." So yay!
Woohoo!
So another thing you can do in this game, for again those that have not played, is you can reserve a card on your turn. When you reserve, you get a little gold token, which is a wild. So I'm going to reserve that card because I think actually Emma snaked the card I wanted to buy. I wasn't paying attention.
The blue.
Yeah,
So
you
I
took
don't
the
have
blue.
anything right now, but I do have already 2 cards
No chips.
set up. I have to see what Leland has. He has 2 whites. What is white? Diamonds. 2 diamonds, a sapphire, emerald, 2 rubies. What is he gonna get?
See, Elena, you debating yourself in the chat is why I like you so much, because you and I, we're very similar. We're super similar.
You are so similar. You could have been like,
yes, we may as well have been siblings growing up because
yeah.
I like the way you think, Elena. You think a lot like I do. Tom's willing to argue. You know what? That's why I like you, Tom. I like people that are willing to argue their own points. Healthy debate is always important. I'm going to snake this red. So that does spend my... I have the 2 white and it spends my wild. We aren't arguing, we're talking. Yes, Elena, that's exactly right. I just like sometimes to talk at high... Less. I'm not yelling. I'm talking to you.
I'm just going to empty out these for a little. I'm communicating. Elena, I'm communicating with you now as well. We're all communicating.
So as you see there's 3 tiers. Obviously, the higher tiers are worth higher points, but they have higher requirements. So you're kind of building it's an engine builder, right? You're building your engine to get the higher cards worth more points because you want to get to 15 points. So when picking lower tiered ones, it's important to kind of keep in mind what's up top as well.
Oh, you can get the freaking emerald.
I can get the emerald, and I do need an emerald, so I will take it. I almost labeled this stream Emerald and Steel Play Games, by the way. But nobody knows what that means yet, so...
No, only we.
Or, hell, we don't even know what it means. Emma Emerald.
I will gladly take that diamond. Right? No, we were just joking around about maybe starting a podcast and being... Because you are Steel, I would not be, like... It would be a shame for me to not have a fake name.
You need some type of metal or emerald or gem like name.
So Emma Emerald seemed cool.
It goes pretty good. It goes pretty well.
Yeah. But no one's gonna listen to our podcast.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't want this. I want to take... Okay, I'm going to take 2 reds. So because there were... I think with 2 players, there has to be 4 or maybe 3 in the stack at least for you to take 2 chips of the same color. A fake name? Who has a fake name? Well, okay, Bladio.
Oh, I could have just done that better, but... See how they're not, like, responding at all about us possibly starting a podcast, just being incorrigible as always.
I'd listen to that. Is this the what do they call that? The bench test we're doing right now?
Yeah, nobody is.
This is like... the market test.
Ooh, that's also a good one. Emma says if you go for a classic bridge TV sci-fi, you need to be sapphire and steel.
Ooh, that's got a good ring to it.
It is.
Tom's not actually posh. Oh, don't sell yourself so short there, Tom. I'm not really paying attention to this game. It's going to quickly get away from me here.
I am not paying attention either.
I need some diamonds. So
I got a diamond.
Reserve that. That's kind of the other thing about this game. You're also often subject to the whims of the randomness of the deals as well.
I got one in every gem.
That's really good. I could use one. The reserve is often your best friend.
I finally figured out how to delete comments in the chat. I'm finally off competent moderate. Tell you what I want. What I really want.
You'll have to share that with me, Bladder, because I actually don't know how to do it when you're in mod view.
I'm sorry. No, don't yell. Like, Tom just provided us entertainment. Don't delete that. I will take that. I will take that. And I will take that. I wanna.
Alright, we can buy lots of stuff.
You need to turn on the settings to show mod icons. I kind of
get...
want to do Twitch things. Elena, you should do Twitch things. You love karaoke.
Oh, you have to show mod icons on. I think I changed it so you can't see moderator actions, or maybe I didn't do that for the IP. I think I might have done that on moderating Emma's channel.
I want to laugh at other people doing Twitch things. If I would do Twitch things, you would cry.
Hey, we've been talking about an IP Twitch things.
Really? I am not an official.
I mentioned it one time. I say it's in discussion.
It's in discussion. Of course it is.
I think it'd be fun too, Elena. I mean, you and I, the last time we played, I think Elena and I kind of spontaneously broke into song. In our last 1 hour play sessions. I forget what it was. I don't know what the hell we were doing.
No, you can get the diamond. Oh, you're always so lucky with the card draws in this game.
I may as well take it, I guess. I need 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what the hell we were singing, Elena. But the play session was so intense, we needed to break it up a little bit with a bit of levity, I think.
Do I want to get an emerald or a ruby? You have neither of those, but you do have that one, so I will take that one.
Do either of us have any points? Like, how many points do you have?
I have 0 points. You have 0 points.
I have 0 points. Well, I'm about to get on the board. 1 point. 15
1 point. I will take.
So, ooh, you're really close to getting some of these nobles. Or closer than I am, at least.
Well, not exactly, but...
All right, let's take it. Free card. So now we see our engines are starting to kick in. We're starting to get just, boom, okay, I can take this, I can take this. Again, like Emma says, it's if you get lucky on what cards come up, it's pretty good. Because you can see we're at a significant shortage of diamonds. Tom says Ross showed a video of him doing it at the end of his last stream.
Yeah, he did. I think I would do it, but only like the joke-ish Twitch things, because if I would do it seriously, people would just laugh at me, probably.
Yeah, but it's like, it's karaoke, though. Karaoke is supposed to be bad. You don't expect, if you go to a karaoke joint, you don't expect anybody up there singing to be
but everyone is so well at doing it, because only the people that actually sing do it most of the time.
Well, maybe Twitch should start moderating some Twitch things, and if they're too good, they need to stop them from Twitch singing so everyone else can enjoy singing at Twitch.
Leland, I'm gonna take one from the second row. Boom!
Oh.
2 points. Diamond in the bag.
Oh, okay. That diamond is really good. I'm still just at the basic first row, just taking some cards.
Yeah, but there's also 1 point there now.
That's true, but I can't take those yet. All right. So I have the choice between a topaz and a topaz. Obviously, I'm going to grab this topaz because Emma can't pay for the other one.
That's true, but I'm hoping.
I hope that
that's
LOL,
exactly what I needed. Thank you, Leland. Look at me. End turn. Get here, noble.
Oh, crud.
Boom.
Crap. There it goes. You see she's met the requirement. She's got 3 cards of the requisite.
But types. You get a diamond.
Oh, I do get a diamond. Okay, I will take the diamond. Tom says, but there's also the fact that you'll generally view yourself as worse than other people view you. They'll probably look at you thinking, I wish I was as good as that. Well, I think if you're like mediocre,
Unless
that
you're on
may
Bill.
that may be more true. But if you are bad, Elena calling out.
You're so nice to each other, all of you. So encourageable.
That's what the IPU is built on.
Yeah.
We're gonna take 2 diamonds. Sugar and spice and everything nice, right, Elena? Chemical X accidentally added when Elena was born. I generally view my level of talent as much better than other people do. That's funny, Bill. I'm
do an
taking from the
I
second
will
row,
join
Emma.
a.
Boom!
Ooh.
Holy crap! You're on 5 points already.
Yeah.
Because of the noble, right? Duh.
Yeah. I will take a diamond, and I will just. I don't know. I'll take another diamond.
Yeah. Man, I just need one more diamond to get this noble. I'm kind of far away from everything else, though. Let's just get a point from the second row again. We can take that. Points are good. Points are good.
Well, I'm going to take one from the third row.
What? You can't afford the third row.
What? Definitely can.
Oh, my goodness. Holy Hannah. All right, well, you know what? I'm happy up here in the second row. I don't need all the
fancy third level
over expenditures that you people up in the third row like to throw your gems around. Bill, that was not the way to break bad news like that to somebody, just outright telling them that they're losing. You could very much have softened that up a little bit.
I mean, I'm going to win this tiebreaker. I'm the guest. Let me win.
Slow and steady. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
I'm just pulling everything from this second row. Like, boom, bing, bang, boom.
You're losing, spoiler alert.
Look at this. Oh, I can't get that. What?
I am looking. I don't see anything.
Okay, shut up. Shut up, you.
Shut up. Well,
you are not helping, Tom. You are not helping.
I reserved a card last turn, so I can now play it. It was a third row card.
No way. How much is it worth?
5 points. And I take the noble.
No.
Victory!
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well played. So she hit 15 or more points before I did. And since I went first, I didn't get another turn. If Emma had went first and got to 15 on her turn, everybody at the table would still get out. You know, everyone gets the same number of turns. So I would have got one more turn to try to.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have made it.
To catch up, but man.
Yeah. Should have installed Patchwork.
Yeah, you know what though? My track record on Patchwork is worse than on Splendor.
Only because you are trying to beat Yua, and that's just impossible.
Oh yeah, Uva, that AI Uva on that Patchwork is cheats. It is cheat. It's programmed for him to get every optimum. Like, I don't get it. It's ridiculous. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for playing the tiebreaker. Yes, you've won the best of 3 challenge for today. Tom's can
Elena,
only beat
you are cute.
But never beat Uva. No, Uva's crazy.
Elena, you're cute. Okay, I've said it twice now. Okay, well, Bill, you are also cute.
For those who are new, thank you very much for tuning in. We don't just stream random stuff with random people. We are an actual D&D live play homebrew podcast to get our website there in the chat. But thank you for those that tuned in. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much, Emma, for taking the time.
Thank you for playing games.
This is kind of, please, always a pleasure. This is the kind of the first instance of where we this is what we also want to do with this Twitch channel. We want to be able to just play games with the people that we would want to have on the podcast. But the list is so long that
I've already been on the podcast.
I
What
know
are
you
you
have already
doing?
done the This is like us doubling up. Here we go. We're not working through the list. What's going on? But yes, we certainly would love to have more people like yourself, Emma, and we'd love to play games with Ruel. Lots of other incorrigibles out there that I would love to play with you, John, if you're still in there, Book of Nerds. That would be fantastic. Yeah, Monique, awesome. A bunch of GGS people. Absolutely. That is the intent, and that hopefully we'll be able to just have a lot of fun with a lot of cool people, because there are a lot of cool people in the hobby and doing a lot of really, really cool stuff. Emma, what do you have coming up? You have a lot of stuff coming up next week.
Oh man, so much. I can sit here for an hour. No, just kidding.
Please tell us. You have what? You have like 5 or 6 streams going on in the next week?
I will be streaming for like my normal Monday and Thursday stream. Continuing Portal 2 on Monday and doing a random chatting or something completely different stream on Thursday.
I don't know how to use the thing properly. Sorry. Someone get a link for Pointless Moderators. Get a link for the Pointless Parrot for Emma's Twitch channel. I guess you can click on her name in here and just go to her Twitch. But get a link for her Pointless Parrot site. Hurry!
I think you have to say like shout out and then Mzaya or something.
Yeah, but that doesn't link them to you. It's not set up to link, right?
It says like stream links. Check out over Ed.
Oh, okay. Learning something.
Does that work?
No, look what I've done.
Yeah, okay. The delay in chat and live.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Bladiobot.
Okay, so Monday and Thursday normal streams. On Tuesday, I will be on John Gonzalez's stream board in East LA. That's gonna be at like midnight my time, so that's like 3 o'clock Pacific time, right?
Right, 3 p.m. my time. So that's great.
And I will be streaming for Haba Games. This is the first. I don't know if it's like out yet, but I will be streaming Karuba late night. It's gonna be 8 a.m. in the morning for me, but so it's late night for the US. Like Friday night and Saturday night for Saturday morning and Sunday morning. I will be doing that on my own channel, but we're gonna be playing Karuba.
Yeah.
And you can play along. So that's gonna be like a play along stream.
Oh, like if we have a copy of the game or the electronic.
No, it's all gonna be set up online. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this.
Oh yeah.
God.
Well, don't back out. You can't back out now.
I'm gonna stream it anyway, so.
True. Nobody's watching. I'll delete the VOD.
7. Yeah.
That's exclusive. That's right, John. Yeah, I mean, again, there's tons of people in here that have been on in the chat right now that have been on the Pointless Parrot podcast, including John, Emily, myself. A lot of really good episodes. Every episode, just they seem to continue to get better and better.
Oh, shut it.
A lovely, lovely listen.
There's going to be a new one out on the 3rd of August, and it will have Calvin and Dee.
Excellent.
2 people.
Very, very cool.
So, yeah.
That's everyone except you, Tom. Yeah, that's right. Everyone in here has been
on Elena and Bill and John haven't been on yet.
True.
Like the John from the IP.
Obviously the worst members of the Incorrigible Party.
No.
Are you sure? Because I feel like the order in which we're appearances on your show are the rankings. So obviously I'm number 1. Emily just sneaks in as a number 2.
I'm not picking favorites.
Oh, hi, Ivan. Emma won the basic. We played a best of 3. She won a single Netrunner game. I won the next, and then we had a tiebreaker with Splendor, which Emma kicked my ass, quite frankly.
Crushed you. Bill, you have been asked to be, and you were like, "Oh, I don't want to be on because I'm not interesting." And I was like, "You have to be on," and you were like, "Okay, fine."
How'd the trampoline disassembly go, Ivan? I hope you got a couple bounces in there before it came down. Isn't trampolines like a thing in like the 70s and 80s? Like it was like the thing to have in the backyard, but like also resulted in the most amount of injuries. Like more,
Did we wrap this up?
Less so than lawn darts, but still more than is ideal or something like that.
I just say that because I really need to go to the bathroom.
Well, yes. Okay. Let's wrap her up here. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Whew. Thank you very much again, Emma. And thank you
Yeah.
everyone
Thank
for
you.
joining and watching and all the follows and all the love.
Is this gonna be in
Bye.
the center? Bye.
Perfect center.
It's not gonna pick it up, but